Hey guys, welcome back to my channel The Glitter Glam. For those of you who are new here, hello my loves. My name is Momita and I post in videos on beauty and skincare. And as you all know, I'm doing in a series in which I will try and replicate 5 looks of the gorgeous Bollywood diva Deepika Padukone. And for today's video, I'm doing this look of hers which went viral immediately after her marriage. Please note, I'm not trying to look like Deepika over here. This is just an inspired makeup look. So please do not compare my looks with that of hers. And in case you missed out the first look of the series, I have linked the tutorial in the description box below. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also hit the tiny bell icon besides so that you do not miss out on any of my posts. And now, without any further delay, let's dive in straight into the video. Now before I start my face makeup, I'm going to prep up my skin using a very thick layer of a moisturizer, and for this today I'm using the Grapeseed and Sea Buckthorn Moisturizer by Plum. So with this I'm going to give my face and neck a very nice massage so that I get a very nicely done even toned base. Next, to fill up my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Eyebrow Styler by MAC in the shade Stud. And at first, I'll start by combing my eyebrow with the spoolie, and then I'll start filling up the sparse areas of my brow. To fill in my eyebrows, at first I will underline the lower borders of my eyebrows and then will mark the upper borders, and then after marking the borders of my eyebrows, I will fill in the sparse areas and all the bald spots by going in the direction of my hair strands. And then once again I'll go in with the spoolie to blend out everything so that nothing looks harsh. Now Deepika Padukone has very stark and neatly defined eyebrows always, and to get that, next I'll clear the borders around my eyebrows using in some concealer, and for this I'm using the Makeup Revolutions concealer in the shade C10. You can use in any concealer that you have. So I'm going in with a flat brush around the borders of my eyebrows so that my eyebrows also look in very stark and neatly defined like hers, and then I'll bring down the concealer to prime my eyelids and cancel out the darkness so that I get an even toned base for the eyeshadows that's coming up next. And to blend out the concealer, I'll be using in my fingers. And to set the concealer and to prevent it further from creasing into the fine lines, I'm using the loose translucent powder by Sugar Cosmetics. Now from the pictures it looked like she had something shining on her lids, but also had a very well defined crease. So I will be going in for the same today. So for my lids, I'm taking this pearl shaded highlighter from the beautiful eyeshadow quad that I have, and using my fingers, I'm going to place this on my entire lid space. Next, I'm taking this nutty brown color from the Maybelline New York's Total Temptations palette and using a small blending brush, and this one that I'm using is by Sigma Beauty E25. I'm going to place this color in the crease area, and to blend it out, I'm going in the windshield wiper motions. Next, using a small pencil brush and the same highlighting shade that I used on my lids, I'm going to highlight my brow bones, the tear dots and the inner corners of my eyes. And then to tightline my waterline, I'm using the Lakme Iconic Kohl Pencil in the shade Black. It looked like she definitely had a thin liner going on and an extended line in the inner corners. So I would be going in for the same, and for that, using the O2O liquid liner in black, I would be pulling out a small little wing and drawing in a thin liner on my upper lash line. Now, as a new bride, Deepika's face was glowing like anything, but she also did have dewy makeup on. So to achieve the kind of glow that she has, we need something to make our face shine. And for that, you can either use an illuminator or a strobe cream or a facial oil. So today, I'll be using an illuminator. So I'm using the Liquid Highlighting Elixir by Sleek Makeup. You can either use this by mixing in the foundation or by applying it before the foundation. And I'll be using this before applying my foundation as this is my preferred way. So using a flat foundation brush, I'm going to apply this on the high planes of my face, that is my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, forehead and my chin. For foundation, I'm using the Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Foundation in Dewy plus Smooth finish, and I'm in the shade Desert Beige. So at first, I have dotted the foundation with the spatula on my entire face and neck, and then using a damp beauty sponge I'm blending this out. I'm not using a brush to blend this out today, as the bristles of the brush tend to pull out the highlighting elixir that we have used in underneath. Also, I would like to add here that do not use a matte finish foundation when going in for a dewy makeup look. And whenever you have applied in an illuminator or a strobe cream underneath your foundation for that added glow, always use a damp beauty sponge or a blender to blend out the foundation, and do not use a kabuki brush. And after I finish up blending the foundation, and to throw some light on the high planes of my face so that it photographs well, I'm going to brighten the high points of my face using the Makeup Revolutions concealer, and I'm in the shade C10. So with this, I'm going to go on the usual high points of my face, that is in my under eyes, on the tip and bridge of my nose, my forehead, around the nose and lips, on my smile lines, and just a tad little bit on my chin. And to blend it out, I'm using the same damp sponge I used to blend out the foundation. Up next, to set my under eyes, I'm using the Sugar Cosmetics Loose Translucent Powder. I'm going in by gently dabbing it in my under eye area with the powder puff. This will prevent my concealer to crease and also brighten my under eyes a little bit. Now Deepika has a naturally beautiful face structure, which I don't, so I will create it by lightly contouring my face. And for contouring my face, I'm using the Sugar Cosmetics Cream Contour Stick in the shade 02 Espresso Edge today. So using this, I will mark the perimeters of my face on the forehead, on my cheekbone and the jawline. And to blend it out, I'll use the same damp beauty sponge. Now Deepika also has a very sharp chisel nose, which I don't have. So I will create it by again drawing in two lines on the either side of my nose bridge with the cream contour stick. And then to blend it out, I'll use my fingers at first and then a flat contouring brush from Wet n Wild. And after contouring my face using a big fluffy brush, I will quickly dust off the loose powder bake sitting on my under eyes. Next, to add on to the natural glow on my face, I will not go in with the usual blush today. Rather, I decided to go on with a cheek tint. And this one that I'm using is the Benefit Cosmetics Lip and Cheek Love Tint. It is a beautiful red colored tint which gives in a very natural looking flush of color on the cheeks. Now, some of you might find it quite intimidating to use a red colored tint, but believe you me guys, it gives in the most natural looking flush of color on your cheeks. And you can blend this simply using your fingers. Now, as a new bride, Deepika was glowing like anything. So to add on to that glow, I'm using the same pearl shaded highlighter from the Balala quad that I used on my eyelids. Now using a highlighting brush from Wet n Wild, I'm going to highlight the high planes of my face on the cheekbone, on the forehead, my temples, the tip and bridge of my nose, and my cupid's bow. Next, to contour my lips, I decided to go in with a deep brown berry shaded lip liner, and this one that I'm using in is the In Color Intense Longwear Lip Pencil in the shade L02 Vampire. So with this, at first I'm going to mark in the borders of my lip and then will fill in up a little bit of the lip space using the same lip pencil and then blend it. And for lipstick, I've taken a berry shaded liquid lip color, and this one that I'm using is the Lakme Forever Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade 20 Wine Touch. I'm not going to apply it like a full-blown lipstick. Rather, I will dab the lipstick in the lip space using its toe foot applicator and then purse my lips together to blend it. Next, before finishing up the eye makeup with some mascara coming up next, I'm going to prep them up by curling my eyelashes with an eyelash curler. For mascara, I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics Bad Girl Bang, and using this, I'm going to generously coat my upper as well as lower lashes with this. And now to set all the makeup and lock everything in, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. The setting spray will melt in all the powders and other products used in and make it look natural and will make the makeup long lasting. To complete the look, I'm wearing a beautiful Banarasi dupatta. She was also wearing a small red bindi, and so I'm going in for the same. A nice beautiful pair of jhumkas and a gold choker has completed my look. Also, this look is not complete without the sindoor, but I will be skipping that step as I'm not married. And here is the final completed look. Let me know your thoughts by commenting down below. And if you enjoyed this look, do not forget to hit the like button. It boosts me up to come up with something new all the time. This look of hers became extremely popular as she looked glowing and beautiful with all that Indian makeup and sindoor, and it is one of my personal favorites, so I plan to recreate it for you guys. And you can most definitely carry it for a party or a wedding guest. It is not too loud and at the same time it looks absolutely glam and stunning. And I totally enjoyed recreating it. And I have listed down the details of all the products used in the description bar below. You will also find my Instagram handle down there. If you plan to recreate, do not forget to tag me. I love you guys so very much. I will see you guys soon with the next look of this Deepika Padukone series. Until then, bye guys.